Hey everybody, just wanted to come by for a moment and just talk about when the fire gets hot and the storm is truly raging. When God is getting ready to do some things in your life and things start to move and you see progress in what God has called you to do, the fire gets turned up. It gets hot, and everything that the enemy could bring against you, he starts to bring against you. I just come to say that in those moments, you have to encourage yourself. You have to take a stand that no matter what he brings against you, you will continue in the on the path that he is leading you on. Do not let the things that come to distract you get in the way. When as God is starting to do things in my life, I'm telling you, there are people coming, they are bringing offers and opportunities and opposition against me. But I have to stop and take a moment and, seek God in the direction that I should go, even for opportunities. I mean, people forget that Satan was one of God's most beautiful angels. He knows the ins and outs of the word, and he will use the word even against you. So you have to know that his cunning and craftiness, you have to be just as cunning and crafty as he is. Not saying that you use that for evil, but you have to use it in wisdom to know, to be able to discern what he's bringing, and that you don't take those opportunities or those distractions and allow them to throw you off the course that God has set you on. There are some things that have come, they sound like great opportunities. But if that's not part of the vision that God has already shown me, then I don't want them. I don't want to do anything. There's and I can't remember offhand who it is in the Bible, but he said he didn't take some opportunities because he didn't want those people to say that they were the reason he was successful. They were the reason that he made it. So he waited on God, and he waited until God told him what to do, and God made the provisions for him to do whatever it was he needed to do, so that he would say that God got the credit for making him who he was, for doing every successful thing that he had done in his life, that God got the credit for it. And I feel like I'm even right now in that place where I don't want anything that is not God. You can bring every opportunity. You can tell me how much money we can make together if we in business. You can tell me if it's not God, if it's not a part of the vision that he has given me, I don't want it. And you could come, they come and they tell you, but what if God is doing this? God, listen here. God will make clear to you everything that he wants you to do. He will give you step-by-step instructions on what he wants you to do. And the greatest example of him doing that is when he called for Noah to build the ark. He gave it down to the size, every cubic foot that he needed to build, every animal he needed to put in there. God gave him the instructions and directions for. I had somebody tell me, I don't think that God will tell you everything that you need to do. Oh, he will. He will tell you every step that you need to take. He will tell you step by step. You just have to have an ear to listen. You have to be open to hearing his voice, because if you do not, the enemy is lying there waiting, and he is crouching, ready to strike and throw you off the path that God has for you. So I just come today to tell you, do not let the enemy take you off the path that God has you on. The path is straight and narrow. Do not look to your left. Do not look to your right, but continue forward and press towards the mark which he has for you. Press towards the prize that God has for you, because in that lies your greatest blessing. There is favor on your life. There are things that he has called you to do, purpose that he has created you for. Walk in those things and do not allow the distractions of the enemy to throw you off course. Talk to you later. Bye.